Hope lives always. When I was a student in college, once a week I would volunteer putting together a worship service at a local nursing home. And there was a woman there, Miss Brown. She was in a wheelchair and she was 98 years old. And I know that she was 98 years old because she told me every single time I saw her. I'd go in and I'd say, Miss Brown, how are you doing today? And she'd say this amazing thing every time. She said, well, I'm 98 years old. And in all that time, I've never had a bad day. Today is the best day of my life. But it's not going to be as good as tomorrow is. Every time I would go back to this nursing home, every week to run this worship service, I would find Miss Brown and ask her the same question. How are you doing today, Miss Brown? And every day she'd say, I'm 98 years old. And all that time, I've never had a bad day. Today is the best day of my life, but it's not going to be as good as tomorrow will be. After a number of months, Miss Brown finally asked me, why do you keep asking me that same question? Every time you see me, how is your day? How are you doing? And I responded, because I like your answer. And she sort of laughed and she said, well, it's true. When I really come down to it, I've never had a bad day. And every day is better than the one that came before it. There was a day that I went in looking for Miss Brown and I couldn't find her. And I found a nurse and I asked her, I said, well, where is Miss Brown today? And she told me, she said, well, Miss Brown passed away. And while I should have felt sad in that moment, it was certainly hard that she wasn't there. It took me by surprise. All at once I felt this feeling of joy to know that this woman lived for 98 years and however many days, and that she died on the best day of her life. Because in all that time, every day was better than the day that came before it. When I think about what hope looks like, and what hope feels like, and what we can do to express the hope that we hold on to, it's hard for me not to picture that woman who looked to every tomorrow as something better than today, even if today was good. May we do the same. May we look to tomorrow expecting it to be the best day we've ever had. And it's my hope that if we do that, maybe we'll be right. Because hope lives always.